Man, we don't care. What up, good people? Welcome to this beautiful Sunday night. Welcome to a night with Big Smash. You know,
That's not always a good thing.
y'all chilling. It's a great thing if you actually in the midst in the room with Big Smash, having a night with Smash. It's a great thing. But as always, well, most of the time, whenever this uh wanna be thick auntie over here decides to show up, you know, um, she pop in tune with me every other blue moon when she feels like it. Miss CL is in the
It's
building.
part of my community service to come to this stupid ass show, but I try to uplift my brother. You know,
Miss CL is in the building, man. In case y'all didn't know, you know, she say she everybody fine ass auntie, but we don't know
I'm
about that. But I'm gonna be nice
here.
tonight though. You
So,
know, host
what's up,
of
Smash? Thank you so much for inviting me here on the night of Bet the House. Uh,
host of the Big Smash and CL Pussy Talks show. Um,
Definitely. But anyway, I was trying to say something nice. I was trying not to be negative, but you're freaking pushing it. Do you hear me? You're freaking pushing it.
do I push it? You know, I got my soft voice on tonight. You know, I plan on being gentleman like tonight. I don't plan on being loud and rambunctious. I'm in my quiet mode tonight, you know, because it's a good night. It's
I really
Sunday.
don't because I'm not about to be on that raw rush with you tonight. I'm at peace. I don't want no chaos. I just want to talk. Can
Speaking of
we
which, so
talk?
so do you know what tonight's topic is?
No, I just got roped into some whatever. I'm ready for it.
Okay, so tonight's topic is called We Are Family or Maybe Not. Basically, CL, how much of an impact does your spouse's family have on you? Like how important it is for them to like you? Is it super important? Is it the most important thing? Like they just have to like you, or do you just not give a damn?
Actually, I do care. And that was a big part of the reason why my last relationship didn't work out. It's not the fact that they like you or dislike you. It's a fact of do they support and have the same family values as you do. That's
Uh-huh.
really important to me because family just on my side is important to me. Supporting you, um, just loving you. When something happens, I want to show up. When something is going on, I need to know that you want to be a part of that as well. Um, yeah, so it is very important to me. I won't marry into a family that's nasty. I couldn't.
Okay, so this might surprise some people. Okay, but I'm gonna go here because I like going here. It's fun for me. I think every relationship, serious relationship that I've been in,
Mhm.
that includes my kids' mothers, that includes the wife, that includes all of that. They family didn't like me. It's a shock. I know it's shocking, right? You
they
know,
they didn't like me either, and I'm like,
who doesn't like Big Smash? But no, they none of them liked me, and it's crazy because I felt like, damn, y'all should be happy for y'all daughter. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get real disrespectful one day and just be like, all them other goofy ass niggas that was coming in her life, wasn't good for her. She done ran into a nigga that's doing something with his life because I ain't never been no bum ass nigga, dropping real dick off in her ass. You should be happy. You should
oh
be
my,
happy.
I thought we were gonna have a serious conversation.
So no, this was my thoughts. So when you didn't like me, all it made me do was turn up my what's the word I'm trying to use? Turn up my savage a little bit more. So now I don't speak to you. I don't say nothing to you. I don't come to your gatherings. I don't come to your parties. I don't be around y'all, period. You know what I'm saying? Take me out the Christmas group chat, all of that. I don't want no parts of none of it. Don't invite me because I ain't coming. Now, and it's not to say I start to see why families be so the way they are towards the females. With the dudes, we don't be caring. Females, oh, that's my baby. That's my only daughter. And that's my daughter. That's my baby. And let people tell it. I never knew what it was like until I had a daughter. Cause now I feel like when my daughter get grown, ain't no dude good enough for her. Ever. So now I understand. You know what I'm saying? They probably felt like, yo, ain't no dude good enough for my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? And it be like that. Me, I personally don't care if you like me or not. The only one that I give leeway to is the mama. Now, if the mama don't like me, we gonna try to figure out why the mama don't like me. The brothers, fuck them. The daddy, the sisters, the cousins, I don't give a fuck. But the mama, I care about the mama. I care about the mama feelings. If the mama don't like me, then I'm gonna do my best interest to figure out. I remember how like when you meet somebody, I don't know if you got brothers, but I know when I come around brothers, they be trying to size me up. And the crazy thing about it is I'm taller than all of them. So it's like, what exactly is you trying to size up here, sir? So um has a family not liking you, has that turned you off from the relationship? Like you just feel like this ain't gonna work because they don't want us together. They keep doing shit to sabotage and get in the way. Has it ever been like to the point where look, I can't I can't deal with you because your family won't let us breathe. Your mom is always in our business. Everybody got something to say, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Have you ever been have you ever been like, or have you ever been in like the middle of like a family feud? Like, dude wanna between a dude and his family, like.
I would say no. I think my last two ventures were more of like favoritism in families, and that's weird to me because for me and my family, everybody was treated equally, and
mm,
I noticed that my last two relationships, they only had two children. So
mm,
naturally, the mom gravitates to the daughter versus the son.
yeah,
But what I noticed in those instances, you see that they favor the daughter more and it's blatant.
yep,
And to me, that isn't okay because it stems over into the relationship where they don't feel seen or they don't feel important.
yeah,
Um, and that part makes it sad to me. That's why I always tell people when raising multiple children, make sure that you're fair when they're younger because when they grow up, they have that resentment that mom always took sides or this person is more important than that person. Like for my situation, not to get so personal, but we both got engaged in the same year. Uh,
mm,
the family helped the girl, but I noticed on my end, when I finally was just like, I can't deal with this anymore, my family and myself had paid for everything for our wedding, and they hadn't paid or volunteered to do anything. And
his family.
his family, they didn't. And and I'm like, well, if this was how it was going to be, that could have been fine. But we could have got married where my family a majority from versus yours if they weren't going to participate or pay anything. And then when I brought it up, it became a problem. Like I was the person. I'm like, well, why would someone have 6, 7 parties after we just got engaged, but they didn't do it
No.
directly after they got engaged? It was just, it was, it was crazy. It was the craziest thing that I ever seen. And then when I called them out on it, it was always an excuse on why it happened that way. And I was like, I've always been kind to y'all. And for it to pan out the way it did, to me, it just made me sad and emotional because it was like the saddest thing I ever saw. But on the other hand, it just made me angry, like my time was wasted. Because I would never do that to my children. If I helped out one kid with anything, I'm going to help the other. If we're paying for anything for one, we're going to pay for that for other. But for one side completely to pay everything out of pocket and the other side to not do, I just couldn't. I couldn't get behind it.
Well, I had a situation where I felt like the mama was jealous of the daughter.
I had a situation where I felt like the sister was jealous of the brother.
The daughter found love, something the mama had never experienced. The daughter was happy. The mama didn't know what being happy was. So it's like everything that the daughter did, she kind of turned her nose down at the daughter. Or,
I've seen that in a lot.
Every time me and the daughter had an argument, first thing the mama say is, "Oh, well, he ain't no good, and you shouldn't be with him." And and it's like, I ain't even had 2 words with you, lady. So how the fuck can you tell somebody what's no good when you've never been down that road? You don't know what love is. So anytime, something happens, your daughter is successful in something that you wasn't, you got to turn your nose down and throw dirt on a motherfucker to make yourself feel good. Like, I ain't never get that shit. And to me, that became a problem. It drew a wedge into it. Like, yo, your mom's is bugging. And it's like
advice from someone that's negative that never experienced it. So it brings havoc into your home.
Yeah. Yeah, like now you causing conflict, and it be crazy because you know how you could tell when you at a family gathering, and you could tell when a motherfucker being fake with you. Like, this lady spit so much dirt in regards to me, and I didn't want my lady all in the middle of it, so I tried to play nice. Even though I can't stand this woman, like, I tried to play it nice. I tried to keep it, to keep conflict out. I swallowed my pride and was the bigger person. So I know this lady don't like me.
That so many times. I had somebody tell me to my face, "I only like you because of this person." I mean, you don't
Facts.
like me. Just stand on the fact that you don't like me. Don't hide behind that person.
Cause you don't want. See, I didn't want her to have to be in the middle of her guy and her family being into
it. Right.
I know they don't like each other, so it's like me. All right, cool. Look, you gotta swallow the pride real quick because you care about your lady feelings. So you gotta bite that bullet real quick. Show up at this gathering with her because you never do, and she always make a point that you never show up, and you always tell her like, yo, people don't like me, I don't like them, I just don't want to be there. But this time, you're trying. So I show up at the gathering. Oh, the mama just being extra fake with me, bro. Like, and you could tell the fake shit was just in the air. She trying to be all by me. She taking pictures. She yelling out how much she loved me and all this other goofy shit. And I'm just like, man, you don't think I hear these conversations that when you talking to her on the phone, the shit that you be saying about me? You think I don't be seeing the text messages and reading the shit that you be saying about me? Lady, please knock it the hell off. So a lot of times, relationships be like, I just don't really like y'all. Her people would come to my house, the house that we was at, and they wouldn't speak. How the hell y'all bypass me? like, hold on, wait a minute.
It was
bypass me.
Your house is invitation only. We can go to the other person's house anytime. I say, well, why would you feel that way?
Bypass me. Like, hey, what's the Wi-Fi code? Motherfucker.
But people think their disrespect can go on and on and on, and they never say anything. But they can do what they want. They can pick and poke. And it doesn't even have to be directly. It's all around you. When you find that you're always the last person,
hell yeah,
that means I'm not welcome here. And if I'm not welcome here, that's fine. I can move on with my life and the other aspect. But I think the bigger part about it is, what did the other person say? What did your partner say about the situation?
Facts.
Did they ever address it? Did they ever try to protect your feelings? Because when we talk about protection, like we did a couple weeks ago, it's not even just physical. It's emotional. It's spiritual. everything. I remember my dad was dying, and every time I would go to an event in a crowd full of people, oh, how's your dad doing? I didn't even want to come here. And I definitely didn't want to talk about that. It took a lot for me to get myself together today. And this is what we're talking about in a room full of people that I really don't feel like disclosing my personal information to. But it's things like that that get overlooked. And it's
Yeah.
that your person doesn't say anything. Oh, well, that's just how they are. Like, no, that's not okay, because you know me, your family may not know me, so that you need to address them to approach me accordingly, or just leave me alone. I don't have to come here.
All right, so my thing is this, right? Like, there comes a time where respect is a must when you're dealing with me. I'm big on, I will never let my side of the family disrespect you, and you will never let your side of the family disrespect me.
This time I'm gonna call times out. So if your side of the family does so happen to disrespect your person, who do you think should address that person? Is it your person? Is it your responsibility to address
No,
who
it's
did
mine.
them?
It's mine. I'm
Is
definitely
it,
going to address
or
it.
is it after the
I'm
fact?
I'm going to address it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm very big on that. Like, I'm gonna address it right then and there. But see, I think it's different for dudes because I made it clear, like, I love my family, you know, and you know, I try to set standards because I didn't have the closest tight-knit family growing up. So now I try to change the narrative and listen, you got to meet my family before we and you can get serious or whatever the case is. You got to meet the family. And it's not one of them, all right, if they say you ain't cool, then it's over. It's me and you, we done. No, I just want you to meet the family. You got to understand that I'm very family orientated.
Right.
So you got to meet the family. They don't have a say so.
It's like holidays too. It's like, why are we always at one person's house for the holidays and not the other person's house for the holidays?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that is not fair. And I think twice in a relationship that was an issue for me, because I love my family. Like, I don't mind being around your family, but
Right.
you need to know where I come from too, and see, what makes me the person that I am.
So they always wanted to just go to their holiday gatherings and not yours. Okay.
Yes. And
Yeah.
more so, it was just because their family was local and mine was far away. But even still, if we didn't spend the last 12 holidays, we can go to one of mine.
Facts.
Because I miss my family too, because I'm always here. And I think that's a part of acknowledging the other person's feelings as well.
I don't like being around fake people. So a lot of gatherings
around family click up.
A lot of gatherings that she would go by herself, because if it was at her people's house, I'm cool. I don't want to go. It's just a waste of time for me because I ain't gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing against her. You know, I love her, but it's like I don't like being around fake people. I can't even stress it. Like, I know you motherfuckers don't like me. I know everything that I do at this party is going to be in the group chat later on. Did y'all see how many plates he had? Did y'all see how he was just standing there? He wasn't talking to nobody. He act like he too good for us, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. So the best thing about that was it got to the point where she didn't even ask me no more. Oh, hey, I'm going to the families. You want to come? Nah, you already know the answer. So it got to the point where a lot of times she don't even ask. She don't even bother. She don't even waste her time asking. And it's like, it ain't nothing personal. It's just shit.
Like that. I want you to love my family like I love your family.
Yeah. But it's tough doing that when y'all done said so much shit behind my back or shit that y'all think I ain't seen. It's so hard to do that. It's so hard to, you know what I'm saying?
It goes back to communication through partners. If y'all really want to make it work, being able to have those tough conversations, or being able to split the holidays and just things like that, being willing to communicate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of times, I give family members 3 chances with me. Individually, I give them each 3 chances. And after that 3rd chance, it's pretty much like, yeah, I'm done. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got no beef. We ain't into it. I'm just done. Like, you got 3 times to burn me. Like, and it could be verbally, it could be something that you did that rubbed me the wrong way. Like, you ever been in a situation where you try to tell your spouse that your family don't do shit but take advantage of you?
Mm-hmm.
You tell them like, yo, they only call you when they need something. They only around because they need something. They taking advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? And your job as that spouse is to protect your spouse, even if it is against her family. Like, sometimes we are
That's the
so
hardest challenge. That's
yes,
the hardest challenge.
we are so blinded sometimes by our love for our family that we, you know what I'm saying, we don't see the signs. Remember growing up, your mama be like, yo, that ain't your friends. And
Mm-hmm.
we be like, man, whatever, woo, woo. And then come to find out mama was right. Them ain't your friends. Well, that's how I be feeling too. Like, I think we had a big falling out because I would tell her, like, yo, them people only use you. Learn to say no. Learn to stop being so available for them, because when you need, they ain't ever there. They too busy. They got this going on. They got that going on. But when they need something, here you go. You running hop, skippity, jump. You there. And I told them, like, yo, you got to stop being available. And that caused a big ass rift because she swore up and down I was trying to divide her and her family. I was trying to isolate her from her family. And I'm just like,
No, that don't even be the case. It's like I can ask you to do something and you won't do it for months. They ask you to do it, you jump same day, same as cash. I'm like,
that. Yep. Yep. I've been down that road, and it's like, all right, cool. So now you got to learn for yourself. I can't even say nothing to you no more. I ain't even gonna say nothing to you about it, because it's like now, but also in return, don't come tell me about when they fuck you over,
mm-hmm.
because I tried to warn you ahead of time what was gonna happen. Oh, that's my family. They gonna ride for me. They gonna take care of. They gonna look out. That's family. That's family. And in fact, man, let me tell you what they did. And I'll be like, I don't even want to hear it, Chief. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I warned you ahead of time. Like, I saw the shit a mile away. And listen, family will fuck up your house.
Yeah, they will.
Once a person that is not in your house, whether that's relationship or marriage, they're not in that. You know what I'm saying? Anytime that somebody has more control over your relationship than you do, it's time for you to go.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. It's time for you to go. Her mama got more influence in your relationship than you do. His daddy got more influence in your relationship than you do. It's time to go. It ain't even a question. It ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, listen, once that person, male or female, start listening to their family more than they listen to you in trouble.
Yeah. And you always feel like you're on an uphill battle in your own house. And at that point, you need to get your own space and they need to get space.
Like, I think about that movie. Remember that movie, Not Easily Broken?
Mm-hmm.
I think about it like that. Like Shorty mama was out of pocket. Like, she was all in their business, all in their shit, and she would turn up, and then the daughter would turn up on him, and it's just like, yo, what the hell is we doing here? You know what I'm saying? So I think the best thing to do, family don't have an influence on me. You don't make a break or decide who I deal with. Now, you can give your input. Yo, she ain't the one for you. Nah, bro, she ain't
the input, but
you can give me your input.
Like, I'm talking about you behind your back, because really, before I even want to bring my family into it, I want to make sure I'm in tune with you. And it's just that's the number one thing. But it seems like when they I don't know. I don't even know why I'm on this show talking about this, because it makes me frustrated.
My man Sylvester said this conversation leads to bigger questions like joint bank accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does, because if I got a bank account with you and then money is missing out the account because you decided, I know I had an episode last week about the woman came to her husband about co-signing for her brother Carter. Husband said, no, don't do it. She did it anyway. And he fucked the car up and got it repossessed. So now when she go out and try to get her a new car, he like, nah, I can't co-sign for you because you know what I'm saying. This is that lesson. I told you not to do it. You decided you wanted to do it. This is the lesson. So I think, yeah, if you listen, family, listen. I done ran into some shiesty ass family. You know what I'm saying? Family members that have tried to, you know, sabotage what we got going on again because they don't know what happiness was. They ain't never been in love.
Jealousy. They don't want anybody to see them overseeing
Yep.
them. We can all see you. And it's like it just gets so point to it's just at some point it's just sad.
Facts.
It's just sad.
And it's heartbreaking. It's fucking heartbreaking, man, that you know what I'm saying? Again, and it used to piss me off. Like, why is it that everything that we do, somebody got something to say about it? Like, it's not y'all business. I'm not living for y'all. I'm not living to please y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know we got that talk with the brothers and the daddy and everybody's so overprotective of the baby girl and all that. And I get that. I do. But baby girl, a grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? She gonna live her own lives. If I'm not hurting her, if I'm not abusing her, if I'm taking care of her, if I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do, you got to take them gloves off. That's what I feel like. You got to take them gloves off. My side of the family is cool, calm, and collected. They don't get in my business. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell me what I should do or how I should do it. If I get into it with her and I go talk to my mom's is not taking sides. She hearing everything out. She gonna give her own 2 cents off of just what's right. She don't care if I'm.
A lot of times when you do go to an elder in the family, they should sit y'all both down to try to figure it out, not just one other.
Facts.
Be a mediator for both of us and not just one side, because he's going to tell you the side that that person is the bad person, but they're not telling the side that they're not showing up and pulling their weight like they're supposed to.
Hell yeah.
You're looking at it biased, oh, this and that, and it's not like that half the time.
Yep. And that's the crazy thing about it, because you sit down and you're gonna hear things. My mom would take they side all the time, and I'd just be like, yo, what the hell? Because her excuse was, I know you. I know how you move. They ain't lying. They ain't lying on you.
But they not telling the whole truth either.
No. She knows me. So she'll be like, they not lying on you. Because I done heard this script from others. They not lying. She not lying. You know what I'm saying?
Like, your mom knows you, but she don't know you in every stage of your life.
And that's the hardest pill to swallow, because she telling you, yeah, you wrong. You wrong for that. I hear it all the time. You wrong. You know what I'm saying? You wrong. And it hurt because it's like, yo, you supposed to be on my side. You supposed to tell me I'm right.
That's why, like, if they gonna listen, everybody need to be in the same room talking. Yeah.
And I think that's the scariest thing about letting family in your business, because 9 times out of 10, it's a single family member. They single as fuck. They don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about what you got.
Anything until way. Now they have all the opinions in the world.
Facts.
That's the part that they
been married 5 times, but here you go trying to tell somebody.
Right.
Tell somebody how to live their life.
Everything.
Yeah. I done seen it. Like, you ain't been in a stable relationship your whole entire life. I've been around 5 years. For example, I've been around 5 years. I see you with a different man every other month. How the hell is you gonna tell me how the hell you gonna give out advice?
You don't even have an adult conversation, but you giving out advice on relationships.
Facts.
That's crazy.
And a lot of times I don't even be like, you know, it used to bother me. Like, damn, why your family don't like me, man? It used to bother me. Even like I said, with my kids' mothers own up, it used to bother me. Like, damn, why y'all don't like me? I don't say shit. I don't do nothing. I don't sell drugs. I ain't in trouble. I don't go to jail every month. I ain't using her for her money. Why the hell y'all don't like me? And then, like I said, it's a multiple things. But then I figured it out too.
People will create reasons why they don't like you.
Facts.
And
Yep.
that's the craziest part. I thought you didn't like me because you wasn't talking to me. I didn't want to fucking talk to nobody. It wasn't even personal. Oh,
Hell
I
yeah.
was, but we're all adults and you can't ask me what the problem is. That's
Cause ain't nobody stepping up to communicate. Ain't nobody stepping up to,
sometimes families don't even know how to communicate amongst themselves. So when a new person come in, they'll never be able to communicate with you because they're used to combative conversation instead of a communication.
yep. And it's like you stuck in that place, man, because at the end of the day, uh I gotta say, like, it's okay to ride with your family, but at the end of the day, if you are married, that comes first. You know what I'm saying? And like I lived my life with y'all. Now I'm trying to build something else over here that's for me. I did things y'all way, when I was in that life. Y'all still my family, don't get it twisted. But it's not important. It doesn't overrule what I established here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I think that's what it is too. Certain families know, how when your friends get married, you feel like, oh man, it's the end of the friendship. Like this friendship ain't never gonna be the same. You ain't never gonna see these people no more like you used to. Everything changed. Well, I think that's what it is with family too. They family feel like, yeah, I done lost my son, or I done lost my daughter,
Yeah, I can't ask him every 5 minutes to do something and stop his world because I know he was single, he can't do it.
Yep.
Now the person is in the way, or just different things like that. So I understand.
Yeah, man, that's a scary thing. But I will say this before we get ready to jump off of here. Family, let your daughter, your son, your cousin, your uncle, whoever, let them live their life. That's what they here for. If you taught them right and you gave them values and you raised them right, they're gonna make the right decisions. They're gonna make the decisions based on them. You can't, you are not numero uno anymore. All right. Take that number 2 spot and sit there and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Let that man or that woman be great. And if they slip and fall, because there have been times I've had to go back to family if a relationship didn't work out, but that's experience.
My advice is going to be
Years.
a little bit different tonight.
Go ahead.
My advice is going to be this to families and friends that's, um, just going through relationships. Your family will die if you aren't welcome into new family members. Because at the end of the day, that's how family grows, through new people and new experiences. And don't always be so closed minded off that, well, this is how we do things. Well, this is just how things are. If your
Yeah.
family isn't welcoming to new ideas and new people, your family will just die. And
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. And when those people start to die off, now you need a new support system, but you were so nasty to the new people coming in that you can't rebuild that village that should have already been cohesive. My second bit of advice is nothing wrong with getting advice for families, but for the families, y'all need to help those new relationships. You have to pray over them and be supportive to them, even when you see them struggling. Instead of saying, "Oh, you don't have to be there, just leave," you know, give them encouragement to say, "Hey, let's all sit down and let's just try to rebuild the relationship," and not even necessarily getting their business, but just helping them rebuild the foundation of working together and effectively communicating, instead of just always saying, well, you don't have to do this and you don't have to do that, because you don't know the whole story. You know their story. And that's the part that I think so many people lose out on, because most of us don't know how to be in relationships. So if you do have some tools that someone else can use, give it to them instead of just saying, oh, just fuck it, let it go. Because people are better together than apart, in my opinion.
And it's furthermore, y'all got to fit into what we doing over here. We don't have to fit into what y'all doing.
Shit, don't
Okay?
gotta fit in to do nothing that
All
nobody
right,
do.
y'all get with the program over here. Either you with it or you're not. But if you're not, then I need you to stay over there. All right, don't come over here trying to sabotage and blow up shit over here, because I'm gonna take that bomb and go sit it on your front porch.
Yeah, you know,
Don't
have household all in the uproar.
Yeah, Fuck yeah, don't do that. I don't like that shit.
And for partners that allow that shit to come in their household, they need to be checked too. You don't let nobody disturb your peace in your home, especially for shit outside of the house that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Partner's gonna be right there over there with their suitcases and luggage and sit sitting your ass over there because I ain't gonna
go to their house and sleep on their couch. Go to their spare bedroom because you ain't gotta be here with me.
Hey man, look. Shout out to everybody, man, that's out here trying to accomplish their dream and do something, man, with this podcast and shit. Shout out to you for taking the time on your Sunday to come talk shit with me. All y'all good people, man. Listen, stay blessed, stay encouraged, stay safe, stay warm, and live life. I catch y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's topic. And I had it wrote down. Tomorrow's topic. What happened to it?
Guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Oh. We got history, so I should be able to still hit at any time.
I'm hanging up.
Okay. Do you agree or do you disagree with that? We're gonna talk about it.
You can tell me you lost your virginity to me, so I could always hit it. What?
Exactly. If
you don't get out my face.
I agree. We're gonna find out why I agree, and it ain't gonna be for the reasons that you think tomorrow.
Oh, goodness.
Y'all already know what it is. I catch y'all tomorrow.
Ow.